And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another week, another edition of the PiGosaur Cup. PiGosaur Cup number 43, your weekly open tournament. I'm, of course, your ZvT with you. I'm joined by these amazing players, by the people in chat, and by my plushies as well. Welcome, welcome, one and all, as we are jumping into our first series of the broadcast. We're jumping into the round of 16, as spawning in the top right-hand corner of Tokamak, we have the blue Zerg player, himself. It is GgMaChine. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the red Terran player, himself. For the Platinum Heroes, it is Nicoract. And good morning, Bobby. Good morning. So apologies for going live a little bit late here, but it's all good. We're here. We are back. The tournament just went live. !B in the chat if you guys want to have a look back yourselves. We'll be going over the bracket ourselves momentarily after this series. But what a bang of a first match. Oh my god. To jump into a Zerg versus Terran matchup this early on. It's no Protoss? Crazy. I know. Plenty of Protoss later. Don't you worry. We'll get into the PvPs at some short in the tournament, I'm sure. Until then, though, we're kind of settling in, we're calming things down. Again, hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Hope you all had a great week as well. Yesterday, we were live with the OC Elite Rising Star for the entire day. Both the morning and the evening cast is full of OC Elite. But here, we're back to our regular weekly scheduled tournaments with the PiGosaur Cup. With said PiGosaur Cup. So far, Hatch got full standard open out of GgMaChine. Likewise, Nicoract going for a ranks expand as well. Meanwhile, big shout out to Stegosaurus in the chat. God, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs to the community. Stegosaurus. Thank you so much. Much love. As Stegosaurus, I mean, he's the reason why this is called the PiGosaur Cup. Not just the Pig Cup, as Stegosaurus, he is the main organizer and also one of the main contributors and funders of the event as well. So much love to Stegosaurus. Without Stegosaurus, this event wouldn't be possible. Would not be possible. So thank you so much, Stegosaurus. Gracias, gracias. Do appreciate it for all the subs. As again, we're kind of settling into our game. The openers so far are standard. When it comes to our TVZ, Nicoract is typically very aggressive. He's a very aggressive player on 2 bases, on 3 bases as well. He's not typically one to lay back and play standard and play macro and play safe. That's typically not his MO. He likes being more active, likes being in the face of the Zerg player. So we'll see what kind of aggression that forms into, whether it's an 8 ranks or whether it's something a little bit more quirky. I will say that Nicoract, he's typically a little bit more exploratory in this matchup, and sometimes he does things that are a little bit, more out of the norm. Till then, nice snipe takes down the initial tumor. Reaper does pull away, and so far a good start here for Nicoract. So far so good. So good. Likewise, GgMaChine just going to be saturating his bases. Still just keeping up with the initial Reaper. Nothing major yet. Now, is Nicoract one to get into mech? Well, the answer is yes, because we have Reactor Hellion on the way, and we have a second factory on the way. It's all I was looking forward to some bio. I was looking forward to some bio play, some 2-1-1, some 3-rack setup. No. Double factory here. Tech Lab on the racks. This will be for an add-on swap to rush into either Blue Flame or Macville accelerators. Nicoract is gonna mech it up. Oh boy. And we'll see if GgMaChine can keep up. We'll see if he can, first things first, scout what's going on. Checking his vision here, the Overlord is across the map. He can see move outs, that is true, but he has not seen the main base. He does not know exactly what's coming his way. So far, we purely have more Hellions, and there it is. We're going into Blue Flame, not Macville accelerators, and that is a 3rd factory in production. So again, we're just doubling down on that mech. Meanwhile, Bane Nest on the way for GgMaChine, so we're working towards the Ling Bane. Currently, no Roach Warren. Currently, GgMaChine has no idea. And the longer this goes on, the worse it's going to be for GgMaChine, as he still has no idea how committed this is, and Ling Bane is not going to cut it, not against Mass Blue Flame Hellion. Oh boy, as Ling Bane is so vulnerable to this kind of army. It just topples over. Nicoract poking back and forth. Behind this, making more Hellions, building up back at home. Link Scout does get eyes on at least a couple, but this is not enough of a tell. There's 4 Hellions across the map. He scouts another 4, so I mean, that's 8. It is not uncommon to go up to 8 Hellions. Any more than that, then, of course, alarm bells are going to be flaring. GgMaChine, he does move out with another Zergling. And he sees an extra pair, okay? He sees extra Hellions, but is that enough? He's going double Evo Chamber, double upgrades, still no Roach One, and here we go, we're pulling the trigger. How many? 12. 12 so to be 14 Hellions with Blue Flame. And now they're revealed, bam, instantly Roach One gets thrown down. Now he realizes, but is this too little too late? As Jarman's going in, Bailey's just now morphing, we're trying to fully wall off. Ooh, the wall is secure. Whew, just in time. Does wall off the natural. What about the third? What about the third base? The drones are going to be getting roasted. 11, 12, 13 drone kills, 14, 6, oh god. 15 drones go down, brutal damage, but that could have been so much worse. We could have gone into the natural and the main base as well. So very quick, very fast wall off, very nice reaction out of GgMaChine, but this is still crippling damage. It's still crippling, and behind this more factories. We have Cyclone production underway. Nicoract, he rotates over, he does go once again for a dive into the natural. Lingbane out of position. Lings, they try to look this down. The Bailings are waddling in, but the Hellions, they get it. They get into the main base. They take over the ramp. The Bailings, they should not connect. Oof. Yeah, one Bailey grazes the army. We bust into the mineral line. Roach production has begun. The drones are lining up. Oh, God. Yeah, they're lining up, and this is game-winning damage. This is just far too much here. How many? 24 drone kills, and behind this, sure, there are roaches on the way. That's what the Cyclones are for. Cyclones are pumping out as we speak to support the army, and now Nicoract, he's going to have something greater, something greater here for those roaches. He's looking to snowball out of control, catching out some of these overlords as well. We have 1-1 upgrades on the way, again getting into +1 melee, +1 range as well. We're ignoring carapace upgrades. Right now we need as much damage as possible. Also getting more worker kills. At this point, GgMaChine, he's going to be forced into an all-in. He's already cutting workers at under 3 base saturation. He's making nothing but lings and roaches. He is taking up into an infestation pit that might be for a couple of infestors. With 1 or 2 fungals that maybe he can pull something up. Maybe. Oof. Queen goes down. And just came to the production. Does respect the Zerglings, pulls away, and more reinforcements have arrived. Oh god, that's gonna be 5 Cyclones. Locals are brutal, another Queen goes down, another 2 Roaches go down, and the army just cannot engage. Not into this. There's just too much mech, Pappy, too much mech. Oh. Nice shot, Nicoract does pull away, takes down 2 more Roaches, takes down the Overlord, takes down another Roach. And again, it was just critical damage earlier. It was just too many losses. Too much economic damage. GgMaChine cannot keep up. He's supply blocked. Now is not the time. Nicoract back at home is getting a 4 CCs, chilling, getting up to 70, getting up to 80 SCVs, plus mules. His economy is insane. Throwing down more factories. And we have laid a trap, okay. We got some roaches. We're trying to lure the army out. He's scared. Don't scare him. I appreciate what GgMaChine was trying to go for there. I do appreciate it. They're forcing out another scan. The lock-ons are not broken. Those that are curious, if there weren't scans available, then you can break lock-ons by borrowing. This is a really cool ways to deal with this. As from here, he's going to be able to heal up. He's going to heal up his roaches. Tunneling pool's almost done. GgMaChine is still supply blocked. He's still stuck in 3 bases. Nice catch on the Cyclones. Okay. Let's catch him out. And if you're curious, why is Nicoract not reinforcing? Well, he's making tanks. He's done with Cyclone production. He's switching from battle mech into a more traditional form of mech, which is kind of what you want to do. Oh god, his Hellions are getting into the middle. Another 6 drone kills. Nicoract just getting further ahead. So again, you don't want to be stuck on battle mech. You want to be able to switch out, switch into mass tank. And roaches, what are they going to do? We need those Ravagers. Hellbat's morphing in. And Nicoract moves out. There we go. Brutal move out as well. How many? There's 8 tanks, 13 Hellbats. Now, if we can maybe burrow under the army, there aren't enough Ravagers, unfortunately, to pile down everything. The Hellbat's not quite in position. Roaches are coming from behind. A couple of biles are connecting. He gets one. Yeah, just one. He gets one. Tank GG gets cold. And Nicoract, he will snowball out of control. He will take game number 1. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Nicoract will take a lead in the series again. An intense game here. Nicoract able to hide mech for a very long time. If you remember, basically GgMaChine didn't realize it was mech until the Hellions were already across the map. Until they were in his face. One, I will say it was really impressive to see his reaction to that, to be able to fully wall off the natural just in time. But that wasn't quite enough because he still lost, what was it, 15 drones. Still lost 15 drones at his third base. And then we saw the Hellions just double back around and then head into the natural and get even more damage. It was, what, 24 drone kills in total. It was game-winning damage at the start of the game. The game progressed, but it was all about GgMaChine trying to recover from his earlier losses, and he never quite did. Never quite did recover, never did catch up. GG. GG, well played. With that, we are now getting into game number 2. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Maganatha, we have the blue Zerg player, himself down in the series. We'll see if he can bounce back and make a series out of this. It is GgMaChine. And spawning in the top left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the red Terran player for the Platinum Heroes, leading the series 1-0 after making it up, making it happen, and meching all over GgMaChine's face. It is Nicoract. Good. Now to get into this, a big shout to C Grail in the chat. God, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing for, oh my god, for almost 3 years. Almost 3 years of support. 30 months. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, C Grail, for the support, for the love in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it always, always. Gracias, baby. Gracias. It's catching up in the chat. Let's keep this going and getting it started. For sure, for sure. Would never want to lose my weekly StarCraft fix. Exactly. Este Stegosaurus. Gracias, Hugo. Gracias, Stegosaurus. I see Gnome Chomsky in the chat. Obviously, I saw Baby Links as well. True, true. Baby Links in the chat. Was the first quacker. Meanwhile, Blakadus as well, 23 months. Este Blakadus, almost 2 years of support. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support in the chat. It's always appreciated. Hope you enjoy the content, the casting, the StarCraft. Hope you enjoy. Again, especially post EWC, we've been trying to take it easy. By taking it easy, we're still casting on a daily basis, of course. But but today, for example, we only have one cast. It does give us time to rest, to recover, to recuperate, to get other things done as well. I'm okay with saying this. We actually, I mean, personally, just because it would be on brand, I would love to get a, little, a nice set of pet ducklings. That'd be amazing. That'd be beautiful. But we have recently acquired a bunny. So we now have a bunny. We have a rabbit. When I say recently, I mean a couple of days ago, actually. And I've never, in very recent years, typically we're not really a household that has pets, like pet dogs or cats or anything like that, and definitely something that wasn't really thinking about acquiring at any point. But no, the family, we were enamored by, if you remember, it was a month ago at this point where they weren't wild, but rabbits like randomly appeared like in the front yard. And they stuck around for a while, and we were giving them food, giving them treats, and they just stuck around. Like and it definitely left an impression. And the family was willing to get our own, of course. Has recently happened. She's been very feisty. I've been posting. You know what? I think I'm gonna start uploading videos to our Discord about it, because she's been very, very, very active. Yo, she's got the zoomies, mate. Let me tell you. Yeah. We only got her a couple of days ago, so still very new. Still getting used to the house, used to the enclosure, and yeah, it's a nice addition to the family. Nice addition. We'll be posting pics to our Discord. She's amazing. But what I will say is that on Friday, for the first time, I'm going to take her to the vet. I mean, again, we just acquired her. We want to make sure that everything's okay. That's going to be quite a process as well, just because she's so new to us. We haven't handled her yet. You know, she's been very interested, and we're slowly getting to know her and stuff. But because of that, it's definitely going to be a stressful time. Because she's still getting used to us, and then we're going to take her to the vet as well, which is less than ideal. But we just want to make sure that everything's okay and all that stuff. As Hellions are just diving to the middle line, drones are going to be going down. So far, 11, 12 drone kills. 13. 13 drones going to be falling. Getting a full mineral line, and behind this, we're getting to a 1-1-1. This time, a standard follow-up. This time, not mech. Thank God. Despite that, that's still 13 drone kills for what, 6? 4. Okay, I just made the assumption that we were losing 6 Hellions. 4 Hellions and a Reaper. Very nice value here out of Nicoract. Getting an entire mineral line, essentially. With that, he kicks things off with a lead. He's ahead. He does take a lead. Behind this, going into his 1-1-1. Double eBay going to be on the way after the 3rd TC. Now getting into Stim, getting into Banshee play for the Banshee follow-up. And Nicoract is looking quite comfortable coming into the mid-game. Lad is getting rest. I feel betrayed. I come here to watch the torture. True. True. Bunnies love bananas, but not too many. I've heard. Yes. Proud owner of rabbit for 8 years. Oh, let's go. SSC Grail. You can train them to use a little. Yes. She's already pretty well trained. Like, I still go in to clean up in the mornings, but she does, for the most part, use her litter boxes. She has 2 litter boxes. So yeah, she's using them quite well. Very proud. Oh, never. Yeah, we good. Yeah, just because she's new to us, and just because, like, again, like, we haven't, like, pet her or anything like that. Like, she's obviously, rabbits are very skittish. They're very skittish, especially if they're in a new place, a new environment. But she's been, you know, very inquisitive, and has definitely, like, stiffed me a lot, and is getting used to us. But we're going to the vet on Friday, and again, like, especially if she's not used to us handling her, she's gonna be very upset with going into a carrier, going to a vet, and us having to, like, you know, make sure that everything's okay. It's like, so my only concern is that it's gonna hurt the bit of trust that we have right now, and we're gonna have to build it back up. But you know, I guess it'll be okay. It'll be okay. We'll get past it. Put out there. Nicoract is going to be hitting his 1-1 timing. I say that 1-1 finishing up just in the middle of this fight. Ooh, yeah, forced to pick up, forced to get the hell out of here. So focusing on the game a little bit here, we do see that GgMaChine, he is going to be able to joining back up to a 4-base setup here. Despite that, Nicoract still has momentum. As we mentioned earlier, we're trying to emphasize it, because GgMaChine lost so many drones early on. He's been spending so much time rejoining, and that's why the army is looking so weak right now. The army is looking lackluster. There's no bailing support. We're trying to get into 1-1 upgrades. +1 carapace is now done, but Nicoract, he's snowballing out of control. Again, the army just is not what it needs to be here to hold on, to survive. Lings, they're coming for the surround. Marines, they can just stim. Yeah, they can just stim. They can just win. GG gets called. Nicoract, he barrels on through, and Nicoract, he will take the series 2-0. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Nicoract, he will claim the series again because of that early game damage. There was 13-14 drone kills at the start of the game, was brutal. Not just that, but I should have also emphasized there was no Bailey Nest. No Bailey Nest. It was purely Ling Queen defense. We were trying to go Ling Queen into infestors, into what looked to be ultra tech. If you saw, there was an infestation pit on the way. There was a pit on the way, so we were trying to work towards infestors, trying to work towards hive tech purely on Link Queen, so you're even more vulnerable to these bio pushes, because without Banelings, you need an overwhelming amount of Zerglings, and the amount wasn't there because of the earlier damage as well. So again, Nicoract, he just snowballed out of control, broke on through, dealt critical damage early on, and took it from there. GG. GG, well played, congratulations. Nicoract will claim the series. I also just realized I didn't actually open predictions, so my apologies. Didn't quite open the predictions, but regardless, congratulations to Nicoract, who will claim the series. My condolences to GgMaChine. With game 1, of course, we saw mech out of Nicoract, catching GgMaChine with his pants down. Game 2, Hellion run by, it was only 4 Hellions as well. 4 Hellions did critical damage, and then GG. It can be quite intense, especially in the early game of ZvT, trying to keep up with the Hellions, keep up with the aggression, and GgMaChine just could not quite keep up with Nicoract. And with that, we can catch up